Okay, girls, if you would come down here to the front. Let's see. Well, Daddy must have dressed you this morning because you don't look alike today. I remember when Carissa was little, your mother was little, and sometimes our ladies, they went on women's retreats or conferences, and it was always funny showing up at church and looking at all, hey, what are you doing? Get back there. Watching all the little girls show up at church that Sunday morning and seeing the way their hair looked. Just let her do what she wants to do, I guess. Hey. Come here, Addison, I need your help. Now, I don't know if this will even work with you. I know that it works great for me. Have you ever seen these, something like this before? Do you have a name for them? Do you know what they're called? What are? Now, when we were growing up, we called them Chinese handcuffs. That sounds very racist these days.
Politically correct.
I don't think it's politically correct. I do think that this idea was probably invented by someone in the Far East, someone of Asian descent perhaps. But Chinese, they're kind of used as party favors today, the same thing. So there's a bunch of them in here. Just pick one of them out there, any one of them that you like that one. And they're made of grass or leaves, different things. They're woven together. You can see all the different strands there, can't you? It's a little bit flexible. But what the idea is, or the notion is that if I put my finger in there, and I put my finger in this end, now if I want to get loose, the reason they're called handcuffs, you see, is if I try to pull my fingers out now, the harder I pull, the tighter it gets. Let's see how big your fingers are. Let's put it on there. And then the other one. It's just almost big enough. You probably can't pull your fingers out of there now, can't you? It gets tight. Let's turn around where everybody can see. And probably, now, the best way out of that, if you kind of scrunch it together and you can use your thumbs to push them off. Go ahead. All right, now pull it off. That one came loose, didn't it? It looked like it's coming unraveled, undone.
That's another one.
That one won't come off? Well,
Matches your
it'll probably rot off one day. There's a little meme on TikTok where this little girl wakes up and her little brother has drawn glasses on her face and a mustache. And she says, she's from Scotland, she says, "Oh no," said, "it's not funny, I have school." So, yeah, that one. Let me get you another one, okay? Let's put that, we'll call that one that came undone. You still like the blue one or the purple? The troubles we can get ourselves into in our life, sometimes the harder we try to get out of them, the worse things get. It's almost always good to have help and someone who can give us a hand. So, if I could push that in there. So if I came right here then and I could push that in, now pull your fingers out. All right, so that does help. I haven't examined all these. Let's find you just one that's really good. These are evidently hurried off of. What color do you like? You want a blue one too?
She can have the blue.
All right. This one's kind of purple and it looks really small. And I've got the green one here. Jesus came here. I heard Dr. Adrian Rogers, one of my favorite preachers, who's been with the Lord many years now. He said, Jesus didn't come here to get us out of trouble. He came to get into trouble with us. So I think of this is the kind of thing that if you got it stuck on your hand, you might be able to wiggle free. But most of the problems we get into in life are problems that if we could use a hand, and Jesus is our hand. He's our friend. And what we're talking about during the Easter season is that Jesus came here to give his life for us so that we could have a life. He brought his life back up again so that he could prove to us that he could lay his life down and pick it up again. That means that one day, after many years, when you and I perhaps pass away from this life, we'll live again, because Jesus, one of the greatest handcuffs that we'll ever have on our finger is death, sin, and the grave. Those are serious subjects for little girls, isn't it? All right, thank you for being here this morning. It's good to see you. I'm glad that you came. Take that. And I tell you what, if you think you might have a friend or somebody who would love to have that, give them one. I don't know if I tell them if it was a Chinese handcuff or not. It might just get you into trouble. All right, thank you very much, Addison.